Okay, it says we're live. I got talked into taking the darling daughter Abigail to see Ant-Man and Wasp,
Hey, sir, that's illegal. We're gonna need you to put the phone away,
and
please.
somehow
Sir,
one of
let's
my,
put the phone away right now. We're gonna tell you to leave.
I might be armed.
I know for a fact that you are not armed, sir.
I'm not armed. I don't even have a
That's
pocket knife.
Sean.
Sir, I will ask you to
So
leave.
I'm
Please, sir.
I'm
Be
fasting.
civilized, sir. Sir,
Sean, sit down and be quiet. Did you find a seat? Unfortunately. Uh,
get the glasses out right now.
I'm fasting, but somebody
I'm gonna
decided
get
that it would be
myself a pair.
fun. Why don't you get us both a pair, please? To get a giant tub of popcorn, which is super fun for me at the theater, and sit right next to me so the aroma of the popcorn would just come right into my nose.
You bought the tickets next.
What have you got to say for yourself, young lady?
Right here.
Anything at all? No?
Right here.
Well, I'm going to maintain my fast, although one of my most favorite things to do is to go to the movies and sit down and eat a giant tub of popcorn. I'll make it though. I am not going to give in because of this. So, one little vignette though today, if this is going through. I had a patient who came in whose last visit was approximately 4 months ago. His A1C, he was a diabetic, his A1C was 6.6 4 months ago, and he'd come back in for a follow-up visit. His A1C at this visit was 7.7. So he had gone from an average of somewhere around 140 to more like 160 to 170 on his glucose readings. And he'd also gained 8 pounds. And I asked him what he thought the problem was because all of his medications had not changed, and he was has a history of being a very compliant patient. And he said he'd been working very hard to cut his carbohydrates, and he was certain that his A1C should be better this time. And I said, nope, because you've been eating too much protein. You've been eating too many animal products. And he looked at me and he said, that doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to cut back your carbohydrates. I said, well, you should eat right, but when you increase your animal products, you gain weight and it worsens your diabetes, and that reflects in your A1C. This would be my middle child, Sean. Hello. With the groovy glasses.
Very groovy.
So I told him, I said, I'm pretty sure you're eating more animal products. And then he said, as a matter of fact, I started eating the Atkins brand lunches. He said, so he's been eating almost completely animal products on the Atkins plan. And I explained to him how the animal products were actually worsening his diabetes, which was then reflected in the elevated A1C, despite the fact that he had
Did
cut
you
his
bring us
carbs.
glasses?
Oh, no, I didn't.
I'm gonna go get
His
some.
elevated A1C
I'm sorry.
was due to the fact that he had gained weight and was eating more animal products. So interesting, not what he was expecting. So I told him just quit the Atkins program, go back to his regular diet, and that his A1C would improve. Sure how to turn it off, but I'm gonna do it. Stop that.
This popcorn is so good.
Stop it.